Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of blackbordering every map in BTD6. Today we are playing on Castle Revenge, and this one should be a fun one. This is a pretty difficult map. I'd say it's one of the toughest advanced maps in the game, probably next to Midnight Mansion and Mesa. And actually Erosion's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So we're going to play Castle Revenge today, and I want to use Geraldo. We're going to use the Gentle Monkey skin because I haven't used that one yet. And I want to use all of the hero skin varieties as well. But let's get into this run. We're going to start with a double Desperado. And I'm going to put them right about here on each side. Another one right about here. And this should allow us to take out the first 2 rounds. And then I would like to get a Dart Monkey and a couple snipers. That's the goal for today. So I haven't really used double Desperado for chimp starts really in this series, so this will be fun and new. But I want to put a Dart Monkey right about here so it can shoot down both lanes. And then on round 9, we're going to get a sniper. Hopefully that allows us to save up into Geraldo. If not, that's okay, but that's what I'm going for. And the reason that I have this Dart Monkey here is because he's going to be turned into something later. With that being said, we have the sniper going down right there. And the reason is because whenever I get a village here, I want the range to be able to hit the sniper, so that's what we're going for today. But yeah, hopefully by round 12 or 13 we can get Geraldo down, and then we'll be okay. And with the sniper on first, we are able to do just fine. And hopefully, yeah, at the end of round 12, we can get our Geraldo down. And there it is. I'm going to put him right next to the Desperado, right here, high and to the left. That leaves the curved part of the track right here for any potential ice monkeys or tack shooters later. And I want him on this side because that's the side that tends to leak. And that's the side that the first balloons tend to come through, so. But yes, on round 14, during the middle of the round, I want to get another sniper. I'm going to put it right next to the first one, just above it. We're going to put him on strong, so we have one sniper on first, one sniper on strong. But for round 15, we're going to set them both to strong. Now, when we have the money, we're going to put a shooty turret right here, and put him on last. And then we could probably put we can keep the snipers on strong. And then on round 16, I want to get another shooty turret. I kind of have it lined up with, you see the light brown part of the track? I have the arrow lined up with it. And then put it on last so it can shoot down a straight line. And the arrow goes pretty far, so it can actually hit the balloons on the other path. So they're kind of just shooting a straight line, so anything on these parts of the track are just going to get decimated by the shooty turrets. Anything that peeks through is going to be hit by the sniper and the Desperados. And this should be pretty solid for the early game. Now I'm going to get a 3-0-0 Dart Monkey, Spike-a-Pult for the early 20s. And then for 21, I'm going to get a faster firing sniper. If needed to, I can move it to first targeting to catch any leaks that may try to get through. Yeah, there's one red balloon that found its way through, but that's it. Other than that, we take it out. And I'm thinking, do I want to get long-range darts for my Dart Monkey, or do I want to go for faster quick shots? We're going to put the sniper back on first. And we're alive. For round 23, I'm going to get even faster firing, and we're just going to keep this guy on first. And then on round 24, I'm going to get night vision goggles. Then we can go for our shrapnel shot. I'm hoping we can take out round 25. I think this is the round with purples, which is fine. It is, and we barely, oh my gosh, we barely take out round 25. I'd say if you'd rather play it safe, just get quick shots on your dart monkey. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. And yeah, I think I'm going to actually. So then on round 27, I'm going to get full metal jacket on the sniper. And we should be okay. Yep, round 28 goes down, and that's where the leads are more grouped up together. So round 30 should be even easier. Next up, I'm going to go for a Juggernaut. This should be our early game carry up until round 40. From this point on, the early game should be pretty straightforward. We're just going to get Juggernaut, and then we are going to save into a 024 sniper. That should allow us to take out round 40. And I have kind of an interesting strategy for today. I think I'm maybe only using one tier 5. And then from that point on, I want to use a ton of supports and like lower tier damage options. I kind of have a weird strategy that I want to try to play out. And if I can, I think it'll be awesome. But for now, we need to get through the early game. And then once I get into the mid game, we can kind of theory craft a little bit here. Round 35 goes down. The Juggernaut is able to take out everything. And hopefully by the end of 35, we can get our semi-automatic sniper. And we are barely able to with $14 to spare. But since we have the Juggernaut, round 36 is going to go down just fine. I really like the Juggernaut on this map because it can bounce off of these walls and just hit balloons over and over again. And I think it makes it very, very strong on this map. Its range border is not very big because I went for very quick shots, but I think the attack speed is worth not having the range. You can always get range buffers later, so I think that that's probably the way to go. And now the next thing we're going to go for is a full auto rifle. And if we can get that before round 40, I think we will be all set. And yeah, round 40 is pretty big money round, so we're good to go there. And then on round 40, I'm just going to put a glue right in the middle of the track, right here on the top side. The Moab will get popped, and then the ceramics will go right into the glue. And this will just allow us to take out the insides of round 40. I think if we didn't have that glue down, it would probably sneak through. So it's always good to just play it safe. It's only like $160, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And now I'm going to go for an Alchemist. I'm going to put him right below my full auto sniper. And I'm just going to get him up to a 3-2-0 with Perishing Potions and Berserker Brew. And I want to see how long this buff lasts when he's kind of shooting. That's decent. But now we are going to get large caliber on this top sniper with even faster firing. Then we are going to save up into deadly precision. And after we get deadly precision, I'm going to save up into my first tier 5 of the run. And maybe the only tier 5, and it's a pretty cheap one at that. It's the Ultra-Juggernaut. So we're going to save up for that, and hopefully we can get it by the early 50s. Alright, round 52 is over, and we have the Ultra-Juggernaut. I think this is the second quickest tier 5 I've ever gotten in the series, so it's pretty cool. Albeit it is one of the cheapest tier 5s in the entire game. I think the other tier 5 I got the quickest was actually the Elite Sniper, so it's kind of cool. But now that we have our mid-game carry, I'm going to put a village right about here, in range of the Dart Monkey and maybe the Desperados. We're going to get Jungle Drums. And let's see, somehow that's not in range of this Desperado, but it is in range of all of the snipers. And it's in range of the Dart Monkey, which is the most important thing. But since we got the quick shots, we need to get Radar Scanner, because round 59 would take us out if we didn't. And then we can get primary training. And then we can get primary mentoring. And I kind of want to go for a primary strategy that I think will be quite strong. And if we can get primary mentoring here, I think we will be able to go forward with our strategy. There we go, primary mentoring is acquired. Now we can get free tier 1 upgrades on this Desperado. I'll start with quick draw for sure, and let's see, Wanderer, it actually doesn't do much if you're not in range of the or if you are in range of other towers, so, you know, both of these upgrades are pretty useless. Less so and more monkeys are in each weapon's attack range. Well, 3 monkeys are in its range, so you barely get any buff with the Wanderer, and then Eagle Eye is only for camo, and we already have camo detection with the mentoring. I guess I will get Eagle Eye just in case later I want to get the Bullseye. Oh, and then this one actually is in range as well, so we'll get Quick Draw and Eagle Eye on that one as well. And now we have our mid-game carry with the Ultra-Juggernauts. We have buffed up range from the primary mentoring. And then I want to get another buff. I want to get the Alchemist. We'll get full Stronger Stimulant with Perishing Potions. I don't know the other tower that the Alch will be buffing. It's actually this Desperado down here, but I just want to make sure that the Ultra-Juggernaut is getting the full buff and it has the extra range from the Stronger Stimulant, because I think Stronger Stim gives more range than the Berserker Brew. And now the question is, are there any extra range buffers? I mean, there would be if I got the Bullseye from the, or the Deadeye from the Desperado, and that could be an option. But I think the Dart Monkey probably has enough range as is. But there's a strategy I want to go for here. And since I have the full auto rifle, we'll be good for round 64. But what I'm actually want to do is get a bomb shooter as down low and to the right as possible. And I'm going to put him on strong, and we're going to get a Moab Mauler with frag bombs. We're going to get a few of these guys. I'm going to get another one as far down and to the right next to this primary mentoring village as possible. Get him up to 032. And then I want to get one more up here, like kind of top right, or, yeah, let's see. Is that on the ledge? It looks like it is. It's, I guess it's not, but it can actually see around anyway, so that's okay. But yeah, frag bombs, Moab Maulers are very, very good because the extra frags hit Moabs and do a ton of damage to them. And I think I want to spam a couple more. So I'm going to get the 022, and then we'll get up to Mauler when I can afford. I think this one actually I want to put on first, and maybe this one put on first. Just because I want some of the Moabs to be getting hit if we're like trying to pop down BFBs. But then let's see, yeah, right up here we're not really going to have a lot of success. So I think 4 Maulers right now is pretty good. And that'll help with our Moab damage issue. And then our Ultra-Juggernaut is going to help with the balloon damage. Another thing I could do to buff up my Moab defense is get a couple of Twin 6s. And that also could be pretty helpful. So I think I'll get Big Iron with Bullseye on the top Desperado. I'll put him on strong. And then I'll get Big Iron on the other Desperado, get Bullseye, put him on strong. And Geraldo has not been used for much, but his glue was able to help us take out round 40, so that's something helpful. You know, I'm thinking about getting a super glue. I think that could be really, really helpful. Especially with the Ultra-Juggernaut being at the front, the super glue being able to just perma-slow everything would be pretty awesome, in my opinion. So maybe I can put him up by this Dart Monkey. I'm trying to think if I would want him on this side or this side. Ooh, actually, that's a really good spot. So I'll put him right down here. And for now, we'll get up to a bigger globs glue splatter with Moab glue, and then we'll work up to a relentless glue. And maybe if these Maulers are enough to help me save up for the super glue, that'll be what we get for the 80s. And then hopefully we have so much damage at the front of the map that we can just get some extra support, maybe some damage for the round 100 BAD. And hopefully this is enough to take out this map on chimps. I haven't tried this strategy yet, but it'll be a work in progress. round 75 should be a pretty good tell. And we have the Relentless Glue bot. Super Glue is $26,000, so it's quite affordable. We have plenty of ceramic damage. We have a handful of Moab damage as well. These frag bombs just are so strong. Sniper as well for cleanup, so I'm kind of happy with this defense. We'll see how it takes out round 77. Yeah, the BFBs get shredded down pretty quickly. And as long as they're not out of range from the Ultra-Juggernaut, we should be okay. Yeah, round 78 is going to get destroyed. I'm thinking about the twin sixes, but I probably want to get the super glue first. Maybe it was a bad idea to get the big irons, because it was kind of a waste of like $2,500 to $3,000. But that's okay. Maybe we can get the twin sixes later. I'll probably get the top one to twin sixes because I need the round 100 damage. So if I end up having like $6,000 left, $8,000 left, then I can get the twin sixes if I don't have enough for like a spike storm or a first strike. But yeah, let's see how 79 is. I think round 80 will be the first like true test. You know, if I even need to get Moab Assassins, I can do that. And that'll be good damage as well. So Relentless Glue is doing some good stunning, and yeah, that BFB went down really fast, and that Moab went down pretty fast as well. And we're only about $8,000 away from our super glue. So we should be able to afford it by the early 80s. And yeah, even the COMG is going down fast. So let's see, these next two rounds should be pretty good for money. And 81 is going down quite okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can put. I can put Sharpening Stone on Moab Maulers. That's not something I thought would be possible. I guess if I need to use the Blade Trap I can, but yeah, 81's gonna go down. And look at that, we're only $2,000 away now after round 81. That was a big money round. And I'll just wait until I have enough money on round 82 to afford the super glue. We're gonna be quite close here in just a second, and there we go. And look at that, we have like a total permastun on these BFBs, which is very, very cool. So yeah, I didn't think I was gonna be getting two tier 5s in this game, but here we are with 2 tier 5s. I could always get Icicles. Those are very good at just overall damage and popping power. I'm gonna need some sort of help for DDTs, and I'm not quite sure what that's gonna be yet. I know that the super glue is gonna permastun DDTs, and oh my gosh, ceramic almost got through. I think I'll put these Desperados on first, and maybe we need to get a couple twin sixes up and running, because we kind of need some ceramic damage in the back. So maybe I'm thinking if we can defend round 84. Yeah, it's a little close actually, kinda sketchy. But yeah, we're okay. So yeah, so maybe like right here, I'll get an Icicles, and then up here as well, I'll get another Icicles. And that will allow us to clean up any leaks. Just a 0-1-4 is fine. Deep freeze I don't think is needed. And we're gonna see how round 85 goes. There's a very big slowdown with the super glue. And maybe it would be worth it to get a couple of embrittlements. So maybe I'll get one right over here. And we'll get a 4-1-0. And then over here as well, I can get another 4-1-0. 86, I don't know if we'll have enough money yet. But hopefully this takes care of our DDT problem that we will inevitably run into. I don't know if embrittlement, I think it is a D-lead, so hopefully that allows our sniper to hit these as well. But let's watch 87, see how we do. And with this Icicles, I think we have some pretty good ceramic cleanup. So I'm quite happy with the decision there. And this is just a pretty fun primary strategy that I think will be pretty solid. But again, I'm worried about the DDT rounds. So we'll have to see how round 90 goes. 89 is handled. Albeit it's a little close. And we still may need a little bit of extra support. The super glue is slowing a lot of stuff down, but it's not hitting every balloon. So maybe we get like a snowstorm or a one of these, sabotage ninja. I don't know where I want to put it. I guess I'll just put it over here just to have it kind of out of the way. We're not going to have it up for round 90, but I think we're able to take out round 90. It's only 3 DDTs, and oh my goodness, they kind of do get far, which is a little concerning. But we will have the Sabo by round 93, so maybe we will be okay. 91, these group balloons are going down, and I'm a little bit worried, just a little. I don't really want to use the Sabo for 92, because I'm not sure if I'll have it up for 93. And maybe I'll get a snowstorm as well. Get it right about here. Or maybe I can get it on this lower end. Because that's probably what we're going to really struggle to. So Arctic Wind is afforded. Now we really shouldn't struggle to ceramics at all. As soon as I see DDTs come up from the right side of the screen, I'm going to use the Sabo. And we do stay alive, but I'm worried about round 95 big time. I'm thinking maybe like Glue Strike would be needed. Or maybe we just spam out a few more Moab Maulers. That could be an option as well. Alright, I'm going to use a Snowstorm whenever all the ZOMGs are out on the screen. And I think I'm just going to start spamming out a few more Maulers. I can't believe I can't fit one like over here. But this should be fine. I mean, that's a lot of range. And then I can put another one up here. And I'll put this one on first. And then I'll have enough for a Moab Assassin as well in the middle of this round. So I'll get one of those down, just so we have some balloon popping power for later. But we're going to use an early Sabo. I'll use one of these Assassin abilities currently. And if these DDTs can get clumped up just like this, which is perfect, we have plenty of popping power with the Ultra-Juggernauts. And I will use a Snowstorm because some of these DDTs are progressing quite far. I need the U-Jug to hang on just a little bit longer. And we do stay alive. And now I'm thinking we probably need a first strike. Or I could just get a bunch of Moab Assassins and pop the genies down for the rest of the run. I'm going to put a camo pot on the Dart Monkey. This will give him a little bit of extra range. And then I don't know what I'll put a Sharpening Stone on. I guess I can put it on this Moab Assassin. And then on 96, I'm going to get another Assassin. This is one of the ones that's on Strong. The frags from the Moab Assassin do a lot of damage in the new update, so I think this will probably be the best method to take out 96 and 98. I'll use a Snowstorm here just because we probably won't need it on 97. But all I'm doing here is just getting up Moab Assassin after Moab Assassin. I'll use 2 Moab Assassin abilities for 1 DDT, or not DDT, ZOMG. And then I'll use 2 for the other ZOMG. I'll use a Snowstorm as well. And hoping and praying we are alive. And 98 is here, and we're going to use an early Sabo. And we're just going to hope. I'm going to use all 4 of these Assassin abilities, get another Moab Assassin bot, and if anything starts progressing, I'll use a Snowstorm ability here. I'm going to use the Assassin ability as well. And if I can get another Moab Assassin down, I'm going to buy it, and I think... Oh, I need some... yeah, I need... Oh my goodness. I need another... No, I don't. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I barely lived. Oh my gosh, I barely lived. Wow, 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 wow. We're just popping genies. Genie number 1. Can I fit it anywhere? Yeah, genie number 1. We're just gonna go right up here. Boom. And we don't have the other one for round 100, but that's okay. We have the snowstorm ability, and we will have the Sabo as well. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's pop it now. Oh my god, I died on 99. If I would have done this... Oh my god, that's all I had to do. Oh, that's all I had to do. And then we can pop our second genie on round 100. Then I can pop the last 3 over here. My god. That's all I had to do. Alright, well, luckily this was only like one of the first few attempts I've done on this map, and that worked, and that only took me 1 retry, so I'm gonna go ahead and crank out one more run with this exact strategy, except I think this time I'm not going to have these stupid ice monkeys in the back. I will probably use some Jerry Fire abilities. Oh my god, I didn't use a single Jerry Fire. I really am a tryhard. But that's okay. We're gonna make it work. I'm gonna redo this run, optimize it a little bit, and we're gonna get that black border. Alright, well, I altered my strategy a little bit. I did 5 Moab Assassins with 2 snowstorms in the back. They were very necessary to catch all of the ceramics that made their way through my defense. I was attempting to get a first strike, but I realized I was better off just spamming Jerry items. So what I did was I got a ton of the hot sauce. I got a few of the camo pots just to boost up my tower's range. I got some of these sharpening stones for Moab Assassins because apparently you can do that. And then I got a bunch of the old nails down. I got my 2 genies for around 99. And then I put a couple creepy totems, or creepy idols by the front. I think there's a chance I can maybe get... Let's see, so that's like $1,100. That would be $1,500. Yeah, I can't get a Moab Mauler, but I have about $1,800 left. And I suppose I'll get a big iron with the remaining money. And let's play round 100 out. I have 5 Moab Assassins and 2 genies, so we should be okay. So whenever we start attacking the bad, I'm going to start using all of the assassins. That should do some good damage. And then other than that, we should have enough round 100 damage to beat this bad. And then once it pops, I'm going to use 1 snowstorm. And then I'm going to use a second one here. We have our assassin abilities back, and that's enough to take out round 100. So let's go back to the main screen. And there we go, we got the Castle Revenge Black Border. That is probably the toughest advanced map that is left, so I'm really glad to get that one off the board. But thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry that the strategy isn't 100% foolproof, but there's plenty of guides out there, and all I'm trying to do is just use some more new tier 5s in the series to be able to complete the spreadsheet. So, oh, that was me watching a Sidemen Among Us video. Let's go back to the spreadsheet here, and let's update our tier 5s. So we have our first Dart Monkey tier 5, which is the Ultra-Juggernaut. Kind of long overdue, but we finally have one down. And then we have our Super Glue, which completes the Glue Gunner tier 5s. And then what hero did I use? It was Geraldo. I can make him a darker green to signify I've used him a second time. So there we go. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.